A big legal victory for a group of lobstermen suing the Biden administration over regulations they say threaten their livelihood. The U.S. Federal Appeals Court ruling in favor of the Maine Lobstermen's Association, who opposed a new rule the government said aimed to protect the endangered North Atlantic right whale. The lobstermen say the regulations threaten to put family-owned fisheries out of business. Dustin Delano is a fourth-generation lobsterman and the chief operating officer of the New England Fishermen's Stewardship Association, and he joins us now. Dustin, it's great to see you this morning. What does this ruling mean for your business, for your family, for all of the lobstermen?
Well, good morning. This ruling is very welcome news to us. The last couple of years have been a lot of doom and gloom, for sure, between one of the worst financial years we've seen in 2022 to just looking at the future and wondering if our fishery was even going to exist here in a few years.
You know, I know you made the argument, the Lobstermen's Association, your attorneys made the argument that the government was looking at worst case scenarios, constantly putting you in sort of a catastrophic situation, a pessimistic situation about the impact you have on these whales. What do you think was behind their effort to regulate your business?
I mean, I'm sure there's a combination of things, but it also doesn't help when we have these huge environmental groups that are constantly suing the government to come after us. I mean, that has been the largest push, is an attack on our fishery by these radical environmental groups.
And Dustin, I'm just curious, like, what is the argument, the impact that you have on right whales?
I mean, like you said before, we were being regulated based off of worst case scenarios, assumption modeling. Mm-hmm. We were facing a 98% reduction in the next 10 years, basically over bad scientific analysis.
And what was the impact then with those regulations? I mean, as you said, it was doom and gloom, and the business of the last couple of years is just terrible. Take me behind the scenes on that. What was that like for not just your friends and your family that you know in this business, but I mean, entire communities built around, the business of bringing in lobsters?
Right. I mean, the towns in our coastal communities all rely almost solely on the lobster industry. And when you can't make an adequate business model to predict how you're going to even run the following year based off of these egregious government regulations, it makes it incredibly difficult. I mean, that could completely wipe out the coastal economy and the coastal towns in this area.
Right.
I mean, and I'd also like to just give the credit where it's due and thank the Maine Lobstermen's Association for their hard work and for bringing this case forward, the state of Maine for backing us, the federal delegation, and the other fisheries groups.
Yeah, and really quickly, Dustin, so what do you think? What changes now? You've had doom and gloom for several years. You've got this ruling. Now you look forward to the future. Do you see a rebound now for your industry?
I sure hope so. I think there's been a huge sigh of relief. People finally have a little hope for the future. We finally have the hope that maybe the next generation will be able to continue on just like we have for hundreds of years, as National Marine Fisheries Service will have to prepare a new biological opinion that complies with both the Endangered Species Act and the D.C. Court's opinion.
Yeah. All right. We wish you the best of luck. Congratulations on the court ruling. Wish your industry and your business the best of luck. Thanks for being with us this morning on Fox and Friends.
Thank you very much.